What is PRRA and when you can apply for it? In this video, I'm going to talk about PRRA, which is Pre-Removal Risk Assessment. First, I'm going to explain what it is, and then I'm going to tell you at what occasions and when Canada Immigration is going to serve you with the PRRA application, and then what you need to know about it. Basically, when there is a removal order and Canada Immigration wants to remove you from Canada, in some cases, they're going to serve you with the PRRA application. Actually, CBSA, they're going to give you this application. PRRA is like a refugee. They're going to assess the risks and the dangers that you're going to face when you leave Canada and go back to your home country. But something that is very important is that PRRA is not an option when you come to Canada to apply for it. There are some cases that when they come here, they apply for refugee. Because of some situations, the refugee has been turned down. And then after that, what they can do is to appeal the refugee. So if the refugee appeal is turned down and then federal court is turned down too, 1 year after the date of your refusal, when CBSA sends you an email and they ask you to leave Canada, when you go for your appointment, at some point they're going to give you the PRRA application and you can apply for that. Something that you need to know is that there is 1 year bar for PRRA applications. It means that if your refugee has been turned down, you cannot apply for the PRRA right away, unless in some situations that we can ask for it. And when you get the PRRA application, you need to apply for it. And the PRRA has 2 stages. The first stage is the application plus some details and information that you put on the application and you submit it. And the next stage of the PRRA is the evidence and any kind of documents, supporting papers that you have to show those dangers and the problems. So when you submit your PRRA application, something that you need to know is that you are eligible to apply for a work permit. So you can get a work permit while your PRRA application is in process. And then your application is going to be processed. And if there is a positive outcome, now you can apply for permanent residence. If the PRRA is turned down, that is the time that CBSA is going to invite you for an interview and they're going to initiate the process of removal from Canada. So when you get that PRRA application, it's very important to have a complete file to show that you are in danger, because what you need to remember is that PRRA is somehow similar to refugee, but the only difference is that there is no judge who's going to assess the application and everything. There is one senior officer that the officer is going to decide about your application based on everything that you are providing. So it's very important to have a complete file. And another thing that you need to know is that for the PRRA application, when it is approved, then you can apply for your permanent residency, which is like a permanent residency of protected persons, the same thing that is happening for the refugees after they are approved. And if it's turned down, then you can think of some other options to see if you still can stay in Canada. Basically, the PRRA application, when it's given to you, there are 2 deadlines on it, and you should be very careful about it, because if you lose the deadline, if you miss it, then you cannot submit your PRRA application, and basically you don't have that right, and then they proceed with the next part, which is your removal and everything. This is something that you need to know about the pre-removal risk assessment applications. And then if you have any question regarding this application, or if you have any appointment with CBSA and you don't know what to say, what not to say, you can be in touch with us and we can help you with that. Thank you and have a great day.